Scarlet. Hi, Scarlet. Have you one? Little Scarlet sleepy. Well, it's another hot day here. And, nice and hot and sunny. So, I'm going to talk about my pets. Now, I've had pets going back, since I can remember. It started out, first pet was, I remember it was a little budgie bird my mother had, Joey and Petey. And then we got a little cat. Can't remember his name, but it was Big Ginger Cat. We were out in the country, and all us kids used to run around the tree. There was a tree in the yard. We used to run around the tree. The cat would run around with us. So I remember that with the cat, the first cat. Then we moved, and someone took the cat. I remember thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen to the cat? And then we moved to the city, and we didn't have the suburbs, and we didn't have animals then. We only had birds. We didn't have many animals. You weren't allowed much animals there. And then when my parents moved into their house with me and my sister and my uncle, my grandmother, my father, we had cats. Now, the first one was black and white, no, striped. First one was striped, we called Stripes. And she had kittens. Now, it was summertime, and me and my mother and father and sister and grandmother were going on vacation in the States. And we left the cat. They said, oh, you'll be all right. My grandmother put her good sweater down in the field, and she said, that cat will be all right. So, and then what? Oh yeah, we came back from vacation, and there in the garage, miraculously, was Stripes with all her kittens on a shelf. And my mother said, oh, look at that. I said, oh, look. So we were so happy little Stripes had found her way home with all the kittens. So we put them in the basket, in the bed for her, and feed her. And they gave away all the kittens to good homes, except for one. We called him, and a black and white cat, and we called it Nugie, because at that time, who was it now? Pat Nugent of the States was getting married. One of the daughters of, who was it? Pat Nixon or Lyndon B. Johnson? But someone named Pat Nugent was marrying one of the daughters of the president, so we called it Nugie at the time. Then the cat would come home sometime, and we fed them regularly. They let them out. We always let them out, but we stayed around them. You know, we stayed in the area with them. Then they came in, and then we let them out one day, and they never came back. I don't know what happened. God knows what happened. So they left. Whether someone came and got them or what, I don't know. So we lost those. Then we got another cat. Big cat. My mother said, there he goes. We'd let him out. He'd come running in, run right to the litter box, do his business, and then go out and sleep. My parents had built a bar downstairs, and in the bar roof was bamboo, and he used to like to sleep on the bamboo roof because it was warm. It was where a heat duct came out, and he'd sleep on there. And one winter he was sleeping on there, And it was the middle of the night, and we heard boom, we checked in the morning, and the cat had fallen through the roof with his weight. So that was funny. And then when I went on my own, oh, I had two beautiful cats. I got an apartment on my own to be with my boyfriend. And then I got two beautiful white cats my friend gave me, girlfriend. And I didn't know, but they got pregnant. And my boyfriend said, oh, he's going to have baby. What? Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, yes, going to have baby soon. I'd never checked the pregnant cat. So, when the time came to have babies, one day she went under the bed, and I said, what is wrong with you? What is... And she went, meow, 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 under the bed. And I went and checked her. I brought her out, and all this stuff was coming out of her with sacks and everything. Oh my God! What was I then? 22. I said, oh my God, she's dying. Her guts are coming in. So I picked her up, carried her in a blanket, carried her off to the veterinarians. The veterinarians was closed. Brought her home. Called the cab, went up to my mother's at the cab, went to my mother. My mother said, let me see, let me see. I said, no, no, she's dying, her guts are falling out, Give me money, it's $70 for the veterinarian. So she said, oh, for heaven's sake, let me see. I said, no, no, she's dying. So she said, all right, here's the money. So she gave me $70. I go up to the vets. The vet says, oh, for heaven's sake, you silly girl, she's having kittens. Didn't you know? No, I said, I didn't know. He said, all right, well, here. So he said, what? He took the dead ones and nailed them. He said, look at that now. And then he said, well, you can take her home. There's one more in her. She's going to have you to keep her here or take her home. So I took her to my parents, and my sister came over, put her in a box, a blanket, some water and milk and cat food, and she had the kitten. Then I took her home. After a few days, I took her back to my apartment. And my boyfriend would get up in the morning. What a funny sight that was. And he'd bend over. I kept her with her kitten, with her one surviving kitten, in the box, in her bed, in my bedroom. And he'd get up in the morning. Oh my, look at that little thing. Oh my. And I'd say, isn't she cute? And he'd go get ready for the day. So I kept that kitten for about 2 months. And I had to get rid. By this time I had 3 cats. And I decided I couldn't keep 3 cats in that small apartment. So I gave them all away to a good home. And I phoned each place. No, I put an ad in the paper. And Saturday morning, I got 100 calls all during the day. And each call I'd say, no, she's gone. I wanted someone really nice that was going to look after them, you know. So a man, he said, I have a little boy and a son, and I have a wife. It's for my wife, you know. She'd like a little cat. I said, all right. And he came. He says, how do I get to your place with the Longueuil Metro and that? And I told him. And he came with the little boy, around 8 years old, and he had a box with holes made in it. So I thought, well, and he seemed very nice. So I thought, I guess it's all right. So I gave him the kitten with some food. And off they went. And then I had some other cats. So and now I have Scarlet. So have a good day, everyone. That's my pet stories. Have a good day. Bye.